Good evening, everyone. We stand before a silent judge as we face.
Share the screen.
I did, right? You don't have
No.
it? Dig it!
No.
I always. But I did.
Nope.
I did start it.
I was waiting for that.
I did start it. It unstarted itself.
Well,
It
yeah, you
never
got dragged
started
back
on my
up for a
side.
second. You got dragged up.
Oh, someone dragged me up? Oh, then everything
was
is
me.
broken. Okay, I have to fix that. Why would you do that?
Breaks whenever Vos moves up. The
Alright.
stream utterly breaks whenever Vos moves upwards.
No.
So it is very much like
if
made in
someone else
abyss where
drags
Vos can
me.
only move down.
No, it's just if someone moves
can
me,
only move down
then
in
stuff
life.
breaks. Okay.
Yeah, we following made in abyss rules of you can only move
After this
downwards.
absolutely smooth and flawless start, prepared just as well as our card cases always are.
Look, as far as I knew, I had started the screen beaming. I had started all the things. Everything was ready, and then I got complaints. But I was not the cause. I was a victim.
I mean, okay.
Tell that to the judge, Steven.
I did.
Literally, go and talk to him. Judge, time to rate your line.
Yeah, I know. Your response, Miss Von Karma.
I believe that the stream host is responsible for everything in the stream. Also, it looks like it is still snowing in your heart too.
Country.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh.
Shivering in the cold. You are closing your eyes to the truth, Sir Vos and Sir Edgeworth.
And to think you just arrived after a long, tiring flight from Germany. That was poetry. Pure poetry.
I forgot why, but we're taking damage right away. This evidence is only going to
Poetic
freeze
damage.
my case solid.
She's multi-classed into a bard. Respond, Miles Edgeworth. Throw your weakest insult at me.
Well, even if it is snowing in my heart. At the time of the murder, it had already stopped snowing and has a Kura temple.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
Ah, that's why
Oof,
we took
But
damage.
Suska did a lot of mental damage. We're hanging on by a thread.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Here's the problem.
We have one chance.
We have one chance, and I of course do not remember what we presented.
Wonderful.
So the snow tracks were over the footprints, and we had to like show that it stopped snowing by that time. So there was the weather report that said it was stopped snowing then this happened after the lights went out, right? The weather report said it stopped snowing at some time. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Can I get
Because
my
we
audience
proved-
joker
we-
for
he
that
showed-
question?
Go ahead and
Right.
ask the audience.
Audience. Audience, help!
Okay, no one is responding.
I think we have to show we showed this pictures evidence. I think we have to show the weather report now.
Did we not? Maybe that's what we did. The weather data.
No, I think we showed the picture.
All right, I can show the weather data. Let's see.
Trust me, your life depends on it. In so situations, you can always trust me.
except if it's about cardinal directions. Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Looks like
Oh
it is still snowing in your heart too. Shivering in the cold, you're
I
closing
learned
your
that.
eyes.
Well,
and
that was
true.
the stream, guys. Thanks for joining us. Everything went perfect today. We'll continue next weekend.
Unfortunately, we're out of coins
new
for
cookies.
continues, so we kind of have to cancel the rest of the stream for tonight.
no! That was poetry. There we go. That's enough.
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial.
I would
Nor
like
is
a
there-
redo.
Any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant Iris of Hazakura Temple without family name guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, Edgy, you did poorly as defendant. Defender.
Well,
I got nothing to do. Alright? I did nothing.
that's the problem,
Technically, I
Edgeworth.
won. Technically, I won by giving you the wrong info.
Don't believe me, he's sabotaging us.
Yes.
Alright. Alright. I'll go take through. We lose some health. It's fine. And then
Stopped at a bad time last week, didn't we?
absolutely. And I think we said, well, hopefully we got this right, because next time we're not gonna. I think we should instead. Oh, wait a
That
second.
was
We
2
can
weeks
just
ago, I
present
believe.
this crime photo. There's no snow on her.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
do that. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That of the blade. Whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right. But proving that is.
Incredibly easy.
Oh, I heard the smugness
What?
there.
If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can't see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception.
And that is.
The victim herself, Miss Elise Disney. Was there no snow on top of her?
Because, and you will not know this
answer is
with your
simple.
cold heart. No, human bodies are warm. That is why.
Not when they're dead.
Ha.
The heat leaves them rather fast. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, If the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks.
I cannot beat you.
Order! Order! Just what are you? Oh!
Just what are you suggesting, Mass Edgeworth?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Such animation.
From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge.
Look, if I were to make that animation, I would halfway make the snowmobile do a backflip.
Slight sidetrack.
At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was. Because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Were they though?
Then, oh my god, they flipped the animation around. Such technology. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple,
You should play it
Oh.
exactly in reverse so the thing just moves backwards.
yes, I was honestly wondering about this when they played it. Like, will they actually flip it or not?
We are easily
That'd be
entertained.
comical to me if they just did the river. The snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remain.
Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me.
What the sister?
There is only one key for the snowmobile.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
Which can only mean that night Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
Yeah, it's called acupuncture. Echo pressure. Sorry. The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge.
I think you don't believe in the mobile enough. I think it totally can.
Yeah, I see no
Once it
issue.
can.
Whatever could be the issue. Just believe.
Just believe. You can do it, snowmobile.
No.
You can do it.
Most importantly, do not look down. As long as you're running over something and you don't look down, you cannot fall down.
Yeah, that's always what I think when I run over a duck.
Is
As
this
long
how
as I
you
don't look
operate that
down,
work,
I
Misha?
can't slip.
Yeah, I learned it from the Looney Tunes stuff. If you want to fix something, you just smash it with a hammer without looking at it, and then you cannot break it.
So, she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd is when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe. But when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there. By the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that... It's impossible.
Impossible.
Order! Order! Order in the court! What does this all mean?
So then what was the snow bubble? Snow bubble? Bubble.
No bubble used to.
Never. So what was what was no more useful? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Right, I mean the snow bubble.
The snow bubble.
I think last stream I also tripped over that word. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. I am incredibly handsome, and after it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. The judge is processing. Wait, did he sneak that in there? Did Edward sneak that in there?
It's like,
I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble pronouncing.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
from this liar.
Well, I don't think
Yes.
she intends to lie.
Oh, she's
Yes,
just a bit
yes.
old.
I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything. Everything that I know, or at least believe to know. But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. That your testimony is unreliable. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. Was there no one out, walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. That's why
there was
we're all
this
wearing
one
hoods.
Dumbass in a little shack.
Yeah, she.
Only an idiot would go out wandering in that.
Yeah, I had not even read that line yet.
Unless they had something really important to do.
Well, important.
Hmm. That's a shame. Edgeworth is like, hold on, I know an idiot.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Something is coming to me. An idiot. I know several. May well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor, I know just the idiot we need.
Really?
You know of someone who Might have seen the snowball on the night of the murder. And
The
was such an idiot.
snowball.
And was such an idiot to go outside in the freezing cold.
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. I might overestimate him. He's an idiot after all. But there are two things about him that do come to mind.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
That's the idiot, right?
This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
I knew you would say that.
The judge even has a perfect voice
I
line.
love this game.
It was Maya's mom.
Who is this idiot you're talking about?
A boot, a boot.
Abu.
Alright. Larry,
Well,
you're up.
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc de Laduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
this is Larry Buds, a disciple of the victim, Elise Disney.
Her student interest. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
Well read, well read.
That I could tell them all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him.
Technically not alive.
More likely to freeze him than move, but, you know. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason, he adds, for legal reasons.
For legal
he
reasons.
For legal reasons, he adds, it could be this, but I can, of
But
course,
I don't
not
know.
guarantee that. I don't know.
And
love how it
so this unfortunate, unreliable looking man? What exactly was it that he saw?
I tend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
I would like to point out at this point is that when we
Are we
talked to
doing a
him,
biopsy?
he got 5 psyche logs, and Edgeworth was like, yeah, okay, no, I'm gonna just drag you into court and get it out of you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break psychologs in court. The judge is gonna get irradiated. Oh no!
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
Ah, I have no choice, do I?
And thus the most cursed prosecutor-witness combo is birthed.
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Edgeworth just yells up, "Idiot, come down!"
Idiot, come!
Very well.
Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday. But today I'm going to get everything out of you.
Including your breakfast. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
TBC. Right now.
Okay, that's it and we go home now, right? That's how this usually works.
Only Bikini gets to go home now. Unfortunately. But at least she doesn't have to deal with Larry.
Look, sometimes we take a long time on a chapter and sometimes we fly right through it. February 9, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Vent Lobby number 1. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Aris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright, I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night, you really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile, I've practiced on this word, was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night, were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I felt like some arson.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
God damn it.
Oh, we don't have time for this shit in 20 minutes.
Aris, do you actually want me to help you, or...?
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet?
Not until her safety is confirmed.
Huh?
The safety of the acolyte.
The acolyte,
Don't
huh?
worry, she's frozen to a solid ice cube. She's completely
She is
safe now.
safely in heaven.
No, she's preserved for after the case.
She must be
Ah.
talking about Maya.
Dot, dot, dot.
Wait, I
Honest-
have figured it out. It is a plot by Pearls to remove Maya so that she can now the main can become the sidekick.
Oh, snap. Phoenix is
Probably
number
do
2.
that. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth.
And then she
Did
says,
you kill
"Yes, you are
Elise
handsome, but that's
Disney?
not the point right now."
It is indeed true and not true. We do, yes,
Yes.
not need that info right now.
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
As a thought, no psycho locks. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
February 9, 11:36 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 7.
It's almost time for lunch.
Yeah. Breaked right before
Oh
lunch.
no. Don't don't tell the judge we're gonna have another break immediately.
No, that was the other judge, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Court will now reconvene. Miss von Karma, where is the witness?
Well, during the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
He was sketching something very intensely.
Oh,
Dare I
God,
ask what the
Larry.
witness was sketching when he was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
I have no words. I.
Shush!
That was too fast.
Don't even think about it. Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse of a criminal for an artist before the court.
Basically, the judge was, oh, he was trying to draw you, and then we got whipped.
Laurice Turksneem, I hope you're ready. Get in here for your whipping.
It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today.
Yeah, if she ever tried to strike Edgeworth, you just catch it.
She's already hit Edgeworth a few times.
Yeah, and she doesn't do it too often, but yeah.
Your sketch and your life is in contempt of this court. Hey, I was just docile. You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct? Look, I'm not a bit of fledgling artist. Training out in the mountains. I'm only doing this down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use a technical term for the color, viridian.
Larry. This isn't an art store, no, is it?
No, but you got really good green paint on these walls that I'm scraping off. I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the field, isn't it? Just having a
Working-
breakdown immediately.
In the fields.
I presume you wanted to say field work. I hope.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, buddy.
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. Guess that's just the difference in linguistic skills here.
I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model.
The whip is ready.
So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. Like fuchsia red. Or to use a technical term, Crimson Lake. Not Fuchsia Lake. Ouch! Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh,
Stop your pathetic blabbling and testify like a man.
Refrain from. Sorry. Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross whipping is as bad as cross checking. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now.
He gets blamed for Karma's whips. Much for me.
Look, the only time this becomes a problem is when he starts to like it. Then we're all screwed.
What I saw.
I was at that lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile anywhere. I didn't see anyone at that bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now, aren't I, Edgy?
Well, that's...
Edgy says yes. Steven?
Oh, no, that's... He told a very obvious fib there.
Yes.
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony.
I'm just a nobody, nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? And why was they asked for my name and occupation, or anything else?
Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Judging me will make you eternally unhappy.
Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. We don't actually care who you are.
What I saw. Was in the lodge. Walked to the bridge a number of times. Why? Why did you walk to the bridge a number of times?
A number of times? How many?
Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes.
Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night.
You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands.
Love, you say?
Was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack? Yes, that is about as awful as it sounds. Using this blackmail letter, now it's even worse.
Blackmail. Nom nom.
Simply a product of overflowing love. Ow! You Huffy, Buffy, loosely accused excuse of a whimpering, whining bus of a human being.
So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh?
Well, you see?
Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all.
It's the nicest thing he's been called in weeks.
Didn't see a snowmobile. Didn't see anyone, eh? Well, we know that ain't true. Oppressor.
You didn't meet anyone?
That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? From you alls. Come on, I expect to see those crimson lake faces now.
It would appear that. Sorry, it was the pancakes since we're working through recess. Through lunch break.
Pancakes? The pancakes? I'm gonna go grab some.
Yes, my wife made them for me.
Oh, do you have some without love?
Just the
Maybe
worst
without
looking
love,
one.
but not without maple syrup. It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth.
That's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm gonna make a batch of pancakes, all of them with love, except for one, and then it'll see if people notice.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That pancake, you just like throw it into the pan, and you're like, if it's a little bit too hot, who cares? It's the one I don't like.
You specifically insult and make it one pancake made with hatred and the rest with love.
Just with intense hatred.
Kind of feels like we're talking about my grandchildren.
What? They were also made with intense hatred?
Some of them, yeah, if you look at the parents. It's not how I raised my boy. She ruined him, I tell you.
Ruined him.
Indeed. Whatever that conversation about pancakes was about. It seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. Just like my tensions sometimes. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along.
Alright. So, you didn't see Phoenix Wright?
Mm-hmm. But... Larry Buds. I can't understand why you might want to throw your old life away, being as rubbish as it is. You're pretty pathetic. You cause all sorts of trouble.
Sorry.
But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, it could be considered a step in the right direction.
Edgy, are you trying to console me?
It certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
What?
Michael, you're cutting out a bunch. He cut out so hard, he's somewhere
Oh
else.
no,
now.
did we lose Micha?
Stream direction to Michael? Are you there?
Test 1, 2, 3.
Let's just
Yes,
say
I
he's
found the
still
microphone.
Oh.
Ah.
Larry.
Ahem.
Ah, you're totally betting this on me, as if I'm so incompetent I forget to charge the microphone.
Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Buds.
That's right, me in the flesh.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents.
Ooh.
That reality will not change.
But what do you want me to do then?
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. From, not from. From.
Edgy, I think I've finally woken up.
I can feel my blood pressure rising.
Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
This is gonna have 10 parts.
Stop trying my patience, witness.
I went to the shack at around 8, so it would have been about 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out after I put on some pants. That's when I ran into Nick.
You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
It was burning.
It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burned out. Like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say?
Oh, don't worry. There's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold by falling.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
That's right.
You were like, wait, what? Phoenix fell down the burning bridge? What?
Yeah. Was that
Oh
what?
no, I just got a cold.
This is
from
not
that.
relevant
Huh?
to this trial. Please continue.
Alright.
We have to find a contradiction.
This is probably fine.
Excuse me for a moment, I have to go and find new batteries. Actually, a
Okay.
new charging cable too. Continue on. I will just be leaving this witness stand.
That's
Witness,
very Larry.
witness, where are you going? Bailiff, hold him.
I'm holding him. I'm holding him.
I got him.
Let me toss him back into the stand. Hey.
Yeah, when this bailiff holds him, what he actually means is he has him in like a bear hug.
Yeah, like.
Let me get him back. Suplex.
I looked out the window and Dusky
Sorry,
Bridge was
Grabs. I accidentally knocked him out. I'll try to slap some sands back into him.
No, just douse him with some maple syrup. It solves all problems.
I'll spit some on his face.
This all lines
You know,
up with what
I'm
he said.
first of all, I am back, and secondly, I can imagine that some Canadians just have so much maple syrup in them from daily consumption that their saliva is just made out of it.
They just sweat maple syrup.
Yeah, they just live maple syrup.
It's like me with chocolate man.
Yeah, or like me recently, where my doctor says, "Hey, you have too much sugar in your blood."
Oh.
Your doctor actually did?
My doctor actually
What
did.
did you expect the doctor to say?
Wow.
It's like the one
Doctor
thing
said
I
a lot
find
of
logical.
The doctor said a lot of unpleasant things that day. Let's not get into those details now.
Uh-oh.
No, let's not. But I can assume that your blood results are not great. They never are. They always tell you what's wrong. They never tell you what's good.
Well, yes,
that's
but if
not
a list
true.
of what's wrong is kind of longish, that's not good either.
Yeah.
You said right away. But exactly how long after the strike was that?
Exactly 278 seconds.
The lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out.
Far is this small shack you were in from the bridge?
Hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk.
And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there?
Pretty lit.
Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood.
You were a childhood arsonist?
I mean, not even the bonfires kids made during school lunch trips can compare.
He was just standing there. Wow, fire!
Did you just say during school
Big
lunch
fire.
trips?
And that's when they,
I
when all the
certainly
children,
did.
that's when they sent all children into the woods to catch their own lunch.
Yeah,
Certainly
yeah,
did with
exactly.
me.
It's like, if
You
you
never
want
had
to have
lunch,
lunch, better go foraging, kids.
Sometimes the
How
larger
else do
children
you
would
walk
eat the
uphill
smaller ones.
multiple times a day? Oh yeah, oh god.
Cycle of
Uh,
life.
That's also why you never tell
Why
never
didn't you
tell
call
other
anyone?
people at school about your pets. They'll just eat them.
True.
Very. Let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face?
Why didn't you call anyone?
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone.
He was sketching it, right?
There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct?
Well, of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Yeah, Okay. A reason. My reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone. I just didn't have the time. Okay.
Alright, new statement.
Defendant, could you move a little bit closer to the judge? And then I just bonk him for I didn't have time to call a fire brigade.
Dunk.
You can land my whip for this. Here you go.
And then the judge
I can?
attaches the gavel to the whip, inventing like a meteor hammer-like weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh
it's
yes,
Ghost
exactly.
weapon.
Technically, this is this qualifies as an adventure game, so we can totally combine items.
Yeah.
It's a fusion weapon. Oh my god.
Fusion weapon. Alright.
Oh no.
Nick showed up less than a minute later. Okay. So. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. And then
He was saying like 9 to 10:30 about something, and then roughly 5 minutes later, wasn't he?
yeah, so
The starting the fire and going out. Yeah, at 10:45. Yeah, okay.
yeah. So he saw the flash and then he saw the bridge
Mhm.
on fire, so that's at around 10:45. So then
Yeah.
if he were to leave, he would be arrived there at about 10:50. And do we know when Nick got there? Oh,
Right after the murder. Can you go back to that autopsy report? Between
well, you
10
say
and
right
11.
after the murder, but
it's-
have we established that?
Well, he heard the scream, at least. The scream was... Didn't he? Bikini saw the thing, screamed and fainted. We found Bikini.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think it doesn't work the time.
but we haven't proven that in court.
I'll press him in first.
You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright?
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd better tell someone about this. But then Nick came up yelling about murder. It totally made me forget about the bridge. Yeah, that was it. The fire was pretty much out by then anyway.
What's this feeling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease.
I think
was
Edgeworth's
after-
bullshit detector is going off.
It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less.
He told me about the burning bridge yesterday. But there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like... Despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
Right. So I think it doesn't work with Nick showing up there.
No.
Yeah.
So, and we know that because of the weather data.
Mm-hmm. Your very existence being a contradiction, I'm not sure if you can't grasp this or not.
What the? Hey, Edgy! You make me sound like some sort of alien.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time.
I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. It's been a few minutes off. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? I'm terrible at those things.
This is much more simple. You saw the
Let's-
lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what happened. Is this correct?
Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
Which means that he arrived there 10 minutes later if it's a 5-minute walk plus 5 minutes wasted.
Mm-hmm.
I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge. And you probably got there around 11 p.m.
That would be 15 minutes, but sure.
We assume that Larry is a bit slow. Fair assumption.
True.
But that all sounds about right, I don't know, clocks. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11
Oh, yeah,
p.m. is
Nick
when the
called that.
murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there, in the courtyard.
Doing the murder.
There's no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I have an objection.
You do?
Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm Laurice the Savior.
It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
What's your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma? The slope ahead is slippery. Well, there's still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It's clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out.
Is that in the weather
Therefore-
report? Why?
The bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. No, when it started burning, it was, I think.
And that's because
No, it
arson is
actually
now an
says-
officially recognized weather condition.
Yeah, apparently.
Burning bridges
Never
are
read. I didn't remember that's in there, but yeah, that's apparently a weather condition. Okay.
Well, I guess if lightning strikes a building, you might, include it in the report if you feel like it. If you're like, hey, that's something new and different today.
Yeah, there's one random bridge in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe the weather person is also an arsonist. It's like the fire. It was burning.
Fire, 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 fire!
It lasted for 30 minutes, yeah.
Yay.
Which means what exactly? No,
Right,
I don't
did not
think
see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down.
Honestly, half an
Larry.
hour for the entire bridge to burn seems too short.
I mean, it's very flammable. Maybe they oiled the bridge just before.
You just
Yeah, but no, it's winter. There's snow.
Yeah, so that could be
The
why it
wood
stopped
would have
earlier.
been wet.
That might be why it stops earlier.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think that's how it works.
Not the entire bridge has to turn to ash. Just north of the bridge where the lightning struck. Or the
Fair enough.
collapse.
Larry! You arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. But Wright did not make it down to at least 11:15. I suggest you to stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah, stop mentioning that shitty place.
I feel like I just got brutally woken
You
up
can't
by
just blame them for
toilets.
everything, okay?
they have
It's
nothing
a
to do with
shithole,
this.
but you can't blame them for this.
Look, I guess I was still just hanging on and going mad. Oh, there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. There will not have anyone else shouting in here. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all.
Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes. There's a phone right next to it. Why, then, did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness. Why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn?
To watch the world burn?
To watch the world burn to the ground.
And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burned out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
But this is Larry you are talking about. But and even he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction.
Sweat bullets.
Edgy. I think it's about time I got serious with you, Jude.
I don't think Edgy is interested.
Just as I thought, you've been playing with my heart all this time.
That was good.
Listen,
Just
Listen.
as-
I
was thinking of the Backstreet Boys when you said that.
I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? No.
Yes.
He's like, I'm legally
I
obligated
may
to say
really
yes.
tell you everything. Just say it already.
Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's
just,
have the witness finally give us the whole truth.
Now, because of Stephen mentioning the Back into Street Boys, I now have this image where they're looking at the bridge being like, it is on fire this night. The bridge burns down.
And we say, We like to
Phoenix,
watch
don't
it.
jump there. Don't run there. Oh god. Now tell me, why are you running across? Tell me why. Do you think that's a good plan?
Can you
But
stop? We can't
no.
risk a DMCA countdown. Our fans are counting on us to
Oh,
continue this
no.
investigation.
Our fans! Our fans! What?
I don't think we
We
have
have
to
to
worry
Yeah,
fans?
for
much
example,
about the
that one on the
DMCA.
ceiling right there.
Yeah. I
Oh
don't
my
think we have
gosh.
to worry too much about the TMCA.
Yeah. So Alex, tell
No?
me, why should I stop?
Because otherwise I remove you from the Discord room. I mean, it's very, very simple.
No! You
No.
cannot do this! I would not be stopped!
Fine.
I will just run
I will
over to
remove your
Steven's
administrative
house
privileges and then
and-
remove you from a Discord room.
and use his microphone. And then I'll run over to Mikhail's house and use his microphone.
And the one that's almost out of batteries, yeah.
It's only a few kilometers, right? You can do it.
I believe in stuff.
Actually, Dennis's house is closer. I could just go there first.
Mm.
I'll just come to your house. So you
No, thank
can have the pleasure of hearing me sing right underneath your window, live. And nothing will stop that if you make it come to that. You can't block that out.
You know, that's an interesting reversal of roles. Typically, earlier in the stories, it was that the gentleman sings up for the lady.
Yeah, yeah.
Truly emancipated.
to win her heart. But in your case, it is the lady singing up to me to make me hate you even more. This is
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah. I'm all about like reversing these gender standards. Hate is better
Exactly.
than love.
See, that is too negative. But that's two reversals there, so it is still perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Normally it's the man singing up to get some love. Now it's the woman singing up to get some hatred.
Yeah. Both sides equally balanced, as should be.
I feel like this is not exactly gender equality what we're doing here.
No, it's not. It's just nonsense logic of two negatives makes a positive.
Yeah. I learned that with mathematics. Now
Nice.
available in schools near you.
Oh, I don't know math.
It's okay if you don't know math, as long as you know math.
I don't need to know math. I have a Stephen who I can ask for answers. And as we all know, Stephen only gives correct answers to questions.
Only ever correct. I truly thought the Japanese economy was bigger than the German. I'm like still reeling.
Yeah, well, sometimes Staff GPT makes, a mistake.
I was like confident.
Anyway.
Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, Witness?
Well, we were singing the Backstreet Boys.
Yes, it's been about
For
15 minutes.
And then Larry just says, I was staring intently at the wall watching paint dry. It is fascinating beyond belief.
Beyond belief.
I'm a Disney. I'm an artist. What do you think I was going to do? What do you think I was doing in the past as well? Sketching! In front of the bridge, I was whipping up into a frenzy of art.
the shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and then he came running up.
Alright.
Well, kind of similar to what people do these days. You know, these days, you grab your phone, you start filming it, you started painting it. Same thing, really. Just as useful.
Just took a
in
little
certain
bit longer.
cases. Yeah, it takes a bit longer, though.
Exactly. And when you have reached a sufficient amount of live watchers on whatever video platform you are on, then you call the emergency services, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in all times, does that mean that enough people need to have seen your portrait of the thing burning down before you call people to put out the fire?
Precisely. Or to be put in perspective, you don't put out the fire.
You just let it
I
burn.
suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch.
Including the truth from the sound of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
And what would that be? The defendant's sanity?
This is a surprisingly
witness
believable
sanity,
story,
sorry.
especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I tend to drag the reasoning out of him.
Can you are you like can you be held liable for that?
Lying in court? Yes.
No, not perjury. I was too busy sketching in order to call emergency services.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
you negligence.
There's negligence, yes, of a civic duty.
You'll regret this, Edgy.
You know what? That might be true. Okay. Well, Larry, if you made a sketch, can you show it to us?
That's the part I will regret, right?
Catching the burning bridge.
The burning bridge and everything that came with it.
Came with it? What?
You want to hear this from my lips to you, Edgy? You'll regret this. I have something amazing to do. Enough! Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already. Witness. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling that the instant this sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there. Oh, well, we've got to look at it now.
Alright, here we go.
Larry,
Hold on to your seats.
I wonder
I
if
have-
you could
you
show
know-
us your sketch, please. This feels like asking a kid, can we please see your drawing?
I'm worried. Steven is amused, so maybe he's remembering something terrible.
Well, he split through the case before if it was really that
Well,
much of his side.
even I couldn't have imagined it to turn out like this.
Imagined what?
that Lorraine Disney's debut would take place here, today, like this. Show it. Just show your darn painting now.
Do it now.
Do it. Oh.
Okay, but steer
Whoa.
yourselves. This is a world of Louise de Nîmes.
Why is there a burning girl on it?
No, not Polly. They wouldn't just let her die in a fire like this, right? I was
No,
hoping she
no,
was with
that's not-
Maya. But
Ah,
Pearl is unaccounted for.
yeah.
well. So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Isn't it? I suggest to reproduce. I suggest struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did. I definitely didn't tell someone else to paint them for me.
Yes, I'm sure you did. Are we just not going to talk about the elephant in the room?
I think they all
Talk about the elephant.
really don't want to.
It's going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry?
Okay, Edgeworth is taking the jump.
What?
The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure?
Aha! You spotted that. I thought you might.
I'm going to strangle him.
However much I might want to ignore it, I can't.
It's Iris, of course. Iris. I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Wait, what?
Wait,
What?
what?
There are so many things wrong in this statement that I'm like, what? First, the future, the common. Second, you're concerned about her safety in this situation. Third, what the fuck do you mean she's flying and on fire? But I guess Etchy is gonna do what I do. Just did.
Larry? Please? Answer this next question honestly.
Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flame?
Yep. That's what I saw. That's what I drew. I'm an artist. A real artist.
Hi. The girl, she's really high up in this picture.
It was Edgeworth was like R, and then Francesca was like U, and then it just goes hi. The girl was really high up in this picture.
What was that for?
this is all a bad dream. I was hitting you in the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Have airplanes not been invented yet, Judge? Actually,
I don't know, how
there's
did you
some
get here from
pres-
Germany?
Yes. How did you think I got here from Germany? So actually, there is some precedent for this.
I love how he's not even phased by that. He's just like,
No.
wow, she can fly. Didn't
to-
know that about her yet.
And to be
She's
fair, he was
She's
like,
so amazing. I just She's so amazing, but just expect her to be able to fly, because of course girls can do that. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris.
he was trying to
Because
warn
we
them.
poop rainbows that propels up into the air.
She was about 30 feet above
No.
the bridge, at least.
Don't you know common internet knowledge? Women don't poop.
Yeah.
We expel
also
rainbows.
least-
That propels us up into the air.
Yeah, it really was something else.
This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth.
What? Me?
This witness is your friend, is he not?
Somebody that I used to know.
Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth.
Let us get back to the cross-examination. By force, if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth? I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this morning.
Well, what did you think of my WPs?
Get that thing away from me.
Larry's sketch. Horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime. Larry's sketch begrudgingly added to the court record.
It's not that
Excuse me, where?
terrible.
I'll put it in the back of my Ferrari, but begrudgingly so.
Oh, you pin it to the
Now,
fridge of
hurry
your
up!
Ferrari.
The what? What? Why the fridge? Wait, you didn't have a fridge in the Ferrari?
I have a mini fridge. But that's in the dust spot.
Now, hurry up and cross-examine him.
What? But Disney. The artist, I don't have to read this again in this voice.
Sketching. I saw Iris fly.
Also, I fully imagine that Larry is using poisonous
Wait.
paint for his paintings.
She wasn't wearing a white hood anymore.
You're right.
Oh, yes. Already a contradiction.
We have it right
Wow.
here.
Present. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole dollar that it's the truth.
If that is truly the case, then there's only one thing we can say for certain, I want to say. for
What
certain.
might that be?
Shorten.
But the person who flew over the bridge
Oh god. Oh, that would actually, I think that's great. I do
What?
wonder what a French Edgeworth would be like. That would be hilarious.
Could not have been the
Ugh.
defendant Irish.
French. French.
Yeah, French Worth.
French.
French word.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Ow! A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolish, foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood.
That's not what the picture
Correct.
looks like.
Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris.
Wait, so you did not identify her, you saw a hood.
No, I did. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood.
But I was thinking this sounds like some Mika shit, but no, that's actually what the text said. Oh!
It
This
seems
is
that
some Mika shit, but this was actual Larry. Okay,
It was
that's not
Larry,
a
yeah.
compliment.
Thank you. I want to disassociate with Larry after what happened last week, and I will continue to hold that point strongly. It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench.
Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
Oh, nice rhyme.
What are you talking about? Iris is the hood.
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why did Dick have Iris's hood?
Oh no, he's
She
derailing
fancied
it
him
again.
over you. What?
Larry is
Edgy.
derailing our train of investigation again.
What's going on with Iris and Nick that she gave her hood to him? Why, you Nick, you dog!
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the disposal pile.
Ha! Hello? Oh, what is it now, witness? It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Actually, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you.
What?
What is that?
Wow, you're still eating.
Judge looking up from underneath his desk, secretly eating some putain.
What is the meaning of your outburst? Outburst. Yes. Let's go with that.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
I don't even know how to say this word.
Definitive?
Evidence? Yes, did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Loris Desnim, shall prove it.
I didn't expect to ask this again, considering the only thing you have proven so far is your incompetence. But we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch. And show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. Because I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain.
Been serving as a whopping serving of pain this whole time, trust me.
Every time he shows up, you know, stuff is just. You're just like, oh no. He's so well written. He's so well written.
Yeah.
Remember when he was suddenly like at the lake taking photographs and stuff? And my god. With his balloon.
Well, when I reached Tusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow.
Larry, is that blood on the sphere?
I'm sure that I was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Crystal sphere.
This one! Pretty, isn't it? I kept it, but finders keepers.
That's the crystal that's missing from Miss Disney's staff.
That sphere. Where did you find it?
Let me see, around here somewhere. Yeah, looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow?
It had pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
Hmm. The court accepts this crystal sphere.
That's mine, okay? I want it back afterwards.
Hmm. There's something on it. Might be ketchup.
Just licks it.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my. It is ketchup. Blood.
are you sure it is? Tasted it compared to your potash ketchup.
What
What?
is it?
What?
And a Canadian would always have some potash ready.
I don't know what that is.
It's like fries for Belgians.
And I think you mean poutine.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
poutine is a
mispronouncing
curse
it
word.
because Larry is
Every
mispronouncing it.
It's a curse word.
I know, it's funnier that way.
Hmm.
It's like how all the French eat cretins, right?
Exactly. The crystal sphere, found half covered in snow near Dusky Bridge the night of the crime, has blood on it. The crystal sphere thrown into the Ferrari.
You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry.
Or he will be just
Yeah.
calling you in jail.
I like the sound of that. No one's going to push me around anymore.
In jail? Depends which gang you join. And did you want to be called Laurie's Disney only a few minutes ago?
Oh, did I?
Alright.
What
love
do
that
we
we're
even
still
start
flying
with
with
here?
10% of our health. Like, this is a 1% run, right? 1 HP run.
I'm sure. No one. Ah, this is the one, of course. Because we could just be like.
Why did she have the crystal to begin with?
Let's see. This one. Here we
Wait,
can
is
see
there
the
is there a
crystal.
crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you go back to the hood once more? Because I think the hoods also have a crystal on it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is problematic.
That's the same
Well,
crystal.
you say that, but we have this hood.
We have this hood. We also have the staff without the crystal.
Could also
There
pres-
might
don't
be
need
the same
ourselves to wear
type
the
of
hood at.
crystal.
I guess I could present the staff. That makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Larry? That night, there was someone. Someone who lost a crystal sphere.
That was? Who was this stupid idiot?
Miss Elise Disney, the mentor to a stupid idiot.
The victim?
I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can't see a familiar looking crystal sphere.
Hey! That's my photograph. Give it back. A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find.
What are you talking about?
I have an entire collection of them. People just keep giving them to me. I have one just
Yeah,
like
literally.
it on my brooch.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime.
Ah! The crystal sphere! It's gone!
What?
Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
And
look
actually,
so
none of them
serious
were on
there.
fire. That's actually. Did we at any point say that the flying person was on fire, or is it just my interpretation because it uses the same colors?
I think it is your interpretation, but it is the same color scheme as the fire.
Well, I mean, you would also be lit by the fire
Yeah, by
lights,
the
so...
lights, yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I
Let's
like your
assume that
argument.
the flying person was not on fire.
That
which
makes
is-
it less fun, but hey.
It's less dramatic. Yeah, it's actually quite a shame.
Just a very bright girl.
That means the one who flew was not on fire and dropped the sphere. And that was Miss Elise Disney?
Fool alongside another fool, and a foolish errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch.
The
was my
little
first
bit of
goal.
Mickey Mouse came up there. Whoop.
First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected. You can't do that, I saw it in my own eyes. And this crystal sphere,
Is also rejected.
this is
Yeah.
nothing more than a red herring.
I honestly believe that.
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Disney was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusty Bridge. Dusty Bridge. Therefore, this sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Miss
If something
Francisca
happened to Maya,
Obama.
then if something happened to Maya, then Pearls would go ask for help. Whom would she ask for help? The one that she's absolutely fanatic about, probably. So that would be the victim,
Yeah, Francisca.
giving her a reason to not be in her room.
True.
I said that. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
Why are you pointing at me?
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case?
It also has blood on it.
Crystal sphere? It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder,
There's blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation over the sand. Which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch. What? You mean I'm the killer? Ow! All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case.
She makes a valid point.
are we gonna argue again with the snow that it's not been snowed in?
Larry, was there snow on it or not?
Yeah, Larry.
You're a
No, he
principal
said that it
witness.
stopped snowing by that point.
And there's no evidence
Yeah.
that Elise Disney left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can't be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth. I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere. If it is not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Hey, now, Judge, he has a nice memory for the future to talk about with other people. Prepare yourselves for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
Well, first of all, don't threaten me with a good time. Second, can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
Anyone have an idea?
Yes, I can. I have no clue how, but yeah. I can. And
Can we?
We're
We
gonna
have
dig
literally
through things.
nothing. We have literally nothing to go on.
Well, it can't have been dropped after. If she was dead, she could not have carried her staff there.
Yeah,
Do we
but,
have a
but,
photo
but
with her staff?
can
we have
we
to zoom
prove
that-
this right now? I don't think so.
The staff
If
isn't in this
her
photo.
No, her staff was lying there on the floor without the sphere.
Yeah.
On the
So that's
crime scene
yes.
photo,
Can we check the sphere for fingerprints?
Maybe the
we don't have the fingerprint feature unlocked. Phoenix has
No.
the powder on him.
I think maybe the stuff itself.
Yeah, it's been really fun using the fingerprint in the hospital.
Because us having the stuff, the orb was not there when it was found. Therefore, the orb was dislodged before it was found. So before the murder, because she was carrying.
Well, can you
stuff with her
prove
the
that it
entire
happened
time.
before the murder is the question here. That they're asking.
Mhm.
How do you prove that it didn't just fall out before?
Well,
I mean,
I have a theory.
Mm.
That's
Go
the
ahead.
following. We know that the murder happened after it stopped snowing, because there's no snow on
Yeah.
the body. We know there is blood on the sphere, so the sphere was removed.
We know there are tracks leading to the bridge.
Yes. Those
after
are phoenixes.
The murder. The snow mobile was driven to the
Moved
bridge after the
after
murder.
Phoenix ran out.
Oh, wait a second, friends. What if there was some intricate wire or rope trick involved, and that's why the snowmobile only needed to go one way?
What?
No, that's the fault.
Alright.
How long do you think this wire is?
I think it's yes, I can on
um,
either the staff or the snowmobile.
Alright.
Look, I live in Austria. We have plenty of cable cars. They have very long wires.
Alright, I'm convinced.
Alright, we'll
Of the
try.
cable cars, I hope.
Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it, that's the only option. That's what he'd do.
I love how he overestimates me.
That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this. Bullshit
fair,
his
we
way
do
through
that.
and then do the thing.
Do
Your
just,
Honor.
somehow, without evidence, prove it anyway.
Allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link in solving this case.
You will do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered.
Hey, that's the music that's playing.
The title
Cornered.
is called Cornered, right?
It's called Corner.
Yeah.
That should come as no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright and I am indeed cornered. My poker face is just way better.
That's true. That is so very true. At this point, I'd be sweating bullets. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Say first.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder.
Time to save.
I can't. Wait, can I
Oh
click
no,
on-
we have only 1 point. You'll have to
No.
go through all of that again.
No. What we're gonna
No,
do is
We
we're
just
just
have
I
to
think it's
get
a
it
snowmobile
right.
photo.
the tracks. I think
Yeah.
that's correct because we can show that nobody went to and fro the thing. And we can prove that the snowball returned at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, we can do that. Like it was a one-way trip with the snowmobile.
Alright, in for a penny, in for a pound.
No, that was not it. Your response, Miss Von Karma.
What?
Birds of a feather flock together. Are you familiar with this phrase? Miles Edgeworth. I think of one such bird as calling for its fellow now. Go, go, Archie, do it, prove it, win, win, win.
It's chilling. As though I'm listening to the ominous calls of ravens.
That's enough.
Then it was maybe
This
the
court
staff
sees
like
no
I
reason to
first
further
thought.
prolong this trial.
Well, Stephen, have
Nor is
fun
there any
clicking
need
through everything.
for more time to decide the case against the defendant.
I mean, the defendant's just idiots.
Yeah.
Let's let her get arrested. Who cares?
Wooka. Alright, we know what this is all, though we've seen it before, yada yada. I think it's the staff because we know it was not taken after because we found it after without the orb.
Yeah.
I do have to wonder what the game is trying to save. Because it auto-saved right there when you died. I'm like, what is it trying to save there?
Excellent
dead?
question.
Trying to yeah, I know.
I think it tracks somewhere how often you lose.
Yeah, but I don't think it does. It has a stats screen, does it?
Maybe it does at the very end.
Wait, at the end. You scum saved 25 times.
I imagine.
Whip, whip, whip.
Let's get a stat counter of how many times people got whipped as well in that case.
Alright, what he saw, I remember. Didn't see anyone, but you saw. Nope, dang it! God,
Phoenix. No, okay. Well, you have to start over again.
dang it! I wanted to present Phoenix, but I was still holding a couple of buttons to make the dialogue go quick. Making the dialogue really slow. Yeah. We know.
This is the fastest court case ever. Why don't we do all of them like this?
Just go very fast. Go. Time for the whipping.
Ah, this gives me some time to whip my back into shape.
Got some stiffness.
Careful.
It's already too late for that warning.
Okay. Yeah. What? Hi. Present.
Do we not want to save here?
No, not if he just presents Phoenix now.
Yeah, okay.
We go fast.
Are we back to where we should be?
Not yet.
No.
Oh. We did a lot tonight and we didn't save any of it.
Oh, we did.
Now imagine
Maybe
if we
save.
didn't
save
have to skip
halfway
forward
in
feature.
between here. Before you press the wrong button.
Yeah. And now imagine that you didn't have the skip feature as a kid and you had to replay all of this at normal speed once again.
Oh,
Yes. Thank you for reminding me of when I played Miles Edgeworth, Attorney Investigations, or however that game was called. Miles Edgeworth Investigation something.
I remember me playing Kingdom Hearts and Rayman and stuff on PlayStation, but I didn't have a memory card.
I played some Rayman when I was younger. It also didn't want to save, so I just quit after a couple of times because I was really bad at it.
It's pretty good as well. Every single time I played those games, I had to try to let the PlayStation run, and if it got turned off for any reason, I had to restart the game from the start to play it again. Desperately trying to not do that.
So at what point did your friends tell you about this magical thing called memory card?
I knew what the
Well,
memory
if he
card was.
a
I
young
just
kid, he just didn't get one from his parents.
yes. It just took about a year before we went to the store and bought one.
That's kind of.
The parents did not care. He had the game computer thingy, right? So why is he complaining
Mhm.
about not being able to save? Jeez.
My
Can't have
mom is also the
everything.
one who bought me games because I said I like a game, and then she just brought me a random CD that was for like Atari console, or one was for like the Linux computer that I just couldn't use, or some
Yeah.
other things. Like I sometimes got CDs of games. Here you go.
Yeah, I once
And I
got
had
an
no physical way of
expansion.
using those.
I once got an expansion pack for Total War game, and it was like I don't have space.
Mm-hmm.
You know that some people just don't look at the thing or don't do any research or don't care, I guess.
Or maybe don't understand that the topic is actually more complex than they think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
that's the
said.
case
They
for
don't
my
care to
parents.
properly
It was
look
not
into it.
malice, it was just that they don't understand how computers worked back then. I barely understand it now. So don't expect them to understand anything about gaming and oh, my computer doesn't have the specifications to run this.
No, but that's the difference for me where I'm like, I don't understand it, so I will properly inform myself, versus I don't understand it, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We are saving and stopping as soon as Steven restores our position, right?
Yes, yes.
Because I'm sleepy.
Oh boy. Steven, Alex is having a deja vu. He's getting sleepy from all of this.
Right hood. I present the hood.
Has the white hood.
We're almost there.
I think it might be the pain medication, given that I'm still in hospital.
Nick, you dog.
Do you not want to save here before you have to prove it?
Sure. I'll save here.
Just save on a safe spot. You can always save again.
And there was this bit as well, right?
The staff, I think.
Yeah. You know what we need? We need a health potion so we no longer at 1 HP. So any
Yeah.
mistake immediately ends the game. There should be an option to just chug a health potion somewhere. Given that the health is technically Edgeworth's mental sanity, I assume we can just like take some Zen portraits and blend that into a bottle for a
Right.
health potion that restores mental sanity.
Heck yeah, laudanum. I brought us back. Do we want to give it another guess, or are we done
No.
for today?
Next weekend.
I can
Alright.
barely keep
Yeah.
my eyes open.
Let's
Please
save
not
it
this week.
to let's save it for next week then. Oh.
Alright.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we did progress quite a bit. We did fall flat on the end, but hey, I thought it was a good suggestion. To be
Yeah,
like,
with
yeah,
you know,
like
with
to
a tiny bit of
I'd like
help,
to
we're.
propose.
Hmm?
I'd like to propose that we didn't fall flat. We jumped off a bridge down into a cliff, and we got dragged away by the streaming river of skipping cutscenes.
exactly.
Well,
we
I
will
was
be-
gonna say that, we don't have a lot of health left. We're balancing right on that edge, but it's been worthwhile.
I see what you did there.
I will forcibly remove Steph from the stream now. Don't worry. Steph, say good night to everyone
Have
before I
a
kick
good
you.
night, everyone. For real, I guess. Hey, have a good night. I'm going off to bed. Cheers.
Good night.
I'm getting kicked off now.